Hey guys, welcome to Proto Point. So this is the fourth part of our Flutter tutorials for beginners. In this tutorial we will talk about widgets. So let's go into our PPT that I have created. Okay, so in Flutter you can assume it as every view in our Flutter app is a widget. So in Flutter there are two main widgets, that is stateless widget and stateful widget. Okay, so what is stateless widget? A stateless widget is a widget that cannot be altered once it is been built. It means that once the app state has been created, it cannot be changed. For example, if you want to change any data uh, that comes from your database server or anything, you cannot change once the app get built. It is a stateless widget. So what is stateful widget? A stateful widget is a widget or whose state can alter anytime in the app. That means that when a state is been built, when an app has been built, and in future there is some data change in our database, it automatically can be shown in our Flutter app many times. So for example, we will check out in our Flutter code. First, we will build a app with a stateful widget. So this is our code. Okay, so here I will just create a stateless widget. So you just need to enter st, your IDE, that is Android Studio will suggest you to create stateless widget or stateful widget. Just press it, the code will automatically got pasted over here. You just need to enter the name of a class that extends stateless widget. So this is the stateless widget, and in main run app, here in place of this material app you just need to call my app. Okay, so I will just restart the app. Okay, so app has got restarted. It is showing a blank screen because it only has a container over here. So in this stateless widget, in place of this container, we will make use of material. In material app, this material app in home tag, we will make use of scaffold to give a beautiful view to our app. Using this scaffold, we can show a app bar, a body of an app, and many more things. You can just press Ctrl and press on this scaffold text. It will show all the properties of scaffold. So as you can see, there is a app bar, body, a floating button. These are the various properties that are available. There are properties, or you can call it as various widgets. Okay, so here first I will build a app bar app bar. Here in app bar we will set a title, and title we can set any widget you want. So you can set a icon, you can set a image or anything you want. So I will just set a text in app bar. I will name it as first app stateless widget. Okay, so I will just restart it. So as you can see, this is the app bar that has been built. Okay, so if you want to, you can see this debugging tag is over here. So if you want to remove this in your material app, there is one more property called as debug show check banner, make it to false. Okay, make it false and just restart the app and it will go off. Okay, so this is so the drawback of stateless widget is once the app has been built, you cannot change the properties of it. Means example, you can't change the text dynamically. If you want to change, you need to change it into a code itself. Like this, you need to code it. Okay. Okay, so we will try to change the variable. I will just create a variable by name counter with initial value as 0, and then here in body we will just create a body tag. In body tag we can show a text and a button, a text to show the counter value and a button to make it increment. So for that we will just wrap it into column widget because you using column widget you can show more than one widgets. Okay, so here children, first widget will be a counter, a text that will display a counter value, and the second widget we will make you will display a button. In Flutter there are various buttons that can be shown. I will make use of raised button. On press, there are here when a button is being pressed, what events should happen. And to display a text on a button, we will make use of text widget. Name it as increment. So this count plus plus we will do. So I will just restart this app now. So as you can see, I am pressing the button. There is no change in this variable, counter variable, because we are making use of stateless widget. So we cannot access uh, a function that is state management, set state property. We cannot use it in this stateless widget. So this will not work. This will not work. So you can see it is not working. To make this work, what we need to do is you need to change this stateless widget to a stateful widget. For that, bring your cursor to the stateless widget and just press alt enter. So you can see convert it to stateful widget. Just convert it. So now you can see set state property you can make use of to increment this variable. So in this we will just increment the count to 1. Okay, so this will do is I will just show you the demo. So the app has been running. So as you can see it is getting incremented by 1 when a button is being pressed. Okay, so what this set state will do is it is a state management. Okay, so wherever this variable is been displayed, it will just update it whenever a button is been pressed. So as you can see the button is been pressed and this set state will get activated, and it will check out what changes it need to be done, and it will keep track of the counter state. So as you can see this is getting incremented by 1 when a button is been pressed, and when it is incremented, the counter variable, wherever it is being used, it will get incremented. So you can see, I will just copy this and paste it after a button. Okay, so I will just press. So you can see the count is incrementing and this value is getting updated immediately when it is being incremented. Okay, so this was the example for stateful as stateless widget in Flutter development. So that's all for this video tutorial. Hope you got the concept of stateful as stateless widget. Please do subscribe Proto Coders.